Assistant. Now it says your life. Okay, there you go. Hello, everybody. We're trying a new system. I hope you guys can see us. We're going live. Mr. Yanis and I from our home. We haven't seen a lot of you since the last day of school parade. So we're coming live to both answer questions at the same time. But if you already have questions, you can already add them to our chat box. And we also have Mr. Chipres helping us out with the chat box today. So, Mr. Yanis, you want to say hello?
Mhm. Yeah, hello, Tres Lagos, college prep parents and academy parents. We're here live, so just like Miss Carcano said, we're trying this new, so please bear with us. But we wanted to get you here to provide you with a couple of updates that's going to be happening for our campus this next school year. Provide some information, and then just share a little bit more, so that way we can hit the ground running when we start school this next year in August.
So one of the updates that we wanted to give is there's a lot of concern on how we're going to start school. 2 hours ago, the governor just announced a new plan. So our team was already planning on a lot of safety measures that we're already training for and putting in place for our school to have a great start. But we just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, understanding, and that there's going to be a survey link that's going to be on our Facebook page, and also that's going to be sent to a mailer at home. And through that link, you'll be able to decide if you want to start virtually, continue the way we finished the school year, which was distance learning, or if you want to physically send your children to school. So based on those survey results that Mr. Yanis and I are going to receive, he's going to have a count for college prep. I'm going to have a count for academy. And based on those counts, we're going to determine how we can physically house everybody in the building. If, right now, all the safety measures are being done to make sure that we're sitting the children 6 feet apart, training all the staff and everything that we need to do, installing plexiglass, sanitation stations, and all that good stuff in both academy and college prep. And I'll let Mr. Yanis also share good news about our technology that we just found out about.
Mhm. Yeah, so our board proved that we would have one-on-one technology, so every student on campus will have access to a laptop. So we're really excited about that, just to ensure that we can continue distance learning, whether we're at home or whether on campus. So even if we're on campus, students are going to have access to the computer, because most of the work that we're going to be doing, the students are going to be doing a lot of the work on the computer. So we're going to really try hard to limit the amount of paper used on campus, because it's just one of our safety protocols that's really going to help us. So we're really excited to be able to offer the MiFis and the computer access for all of our students this next school year. So yeah, we're working really hard to get everything ready, so that we can distribute those at the beginning of the school year.
Yes, para los que nos están escuchando en español, yo y Mr. Yanis estamos tratando algo diferente, estar juntos al mismo tiempo, porque sé que tienen muchas preguntas y queremos contestarlas, ponerlas en el chat, por favor. Tenemos otras personas que también nos van a dar las preguntas para poder contestarlas en vivo. Lo que estaba anunciando yo es que estamos haciendo todas las preparaciones para asegurarnos que el edificio esté preparado para recibir alumnos, pero va a haber una encuesta que todavía no se manda, que yo les avisé que se les va a dar en el correo para que la accesen, o se les va a poner en el Facebook page de nosotros para que ustedes hagan clic, y en esa encuesta van a decidir, después que lean todos los informes, si voy a llevar a mis niños a la escuela físicamente o no, quiero seguir virtualmente con la distancia, aprendizaje de distancia. Esa encuesta nos va a dar los números a mí, a Mr. Yanes, de cuántos de ustedes padres van a mandar los niños a la escuela y cuántos se van a quedar en casa. Y lo que acaba de compartir, hasta que tengamos esos números, vamos a poder compartir el horario. Y lo que acaba de compartir Mr. Yanes es una gran noticia. Nuestra mesa ejecutiva decidió aprobar que cada niño reciba un Chromebook desde pre-K grado 12, se les va a aprobar un Chromebook. So, aunque estén en casa o vengan físicamente a la escuela, a cada niño se les va a dar un Chromebook. slash laptop, no sé cómo decirlo en español, una computadora a cada niño para poder seguir si quieren en casa o si quieren traerlos a la escuela virtualmente. So eso fue lo que acabamos de decir en español y otra vez más que estamos juntos para contestar las preguntas porque lo que él está haciendo, lo que está pasando para academia, está pasando para la prepa y lo estamos haciendo juntos para que en este momento nos puedan preguntar cualquier pregunta en el chat o también damos dando informes. Y la otra cosa que dije en inglés es que el gobernador Abbott hace bueno, ya 3 horas mandó unos anuncios como él quiere que nosotros comiencenos la escuela y él quiere que comiencenos la escuela en agosto y si vamos a abrir en agosto, pero otra vez la encuesta y la manera que ustedes deciden es la manera que nosotros vamos a recibir los niños. O si ustedes van a tener dos opciones de que los niños sigan en casa con el aprendizaje en casa o mandarlos físicamente a la escuela y ese horario va a ser decidido cuando Mr. Yanes y yo tengan los números de cuántos quieren mandarlos y cuántos se van a quedar en casa para hacer esos horarios. Mr. Yanes, you have anything else you wanted to add about our vacancies on our
Yeah, so we're really excited with our college prep because we still have room available to add students in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. So we're offering a couple of incentives for our families to help us recruit some students. So we sent out some information. If you're able to, a family is able to recruit one student, then if they register and they start with us and they continue at Tres Lagos, then our student will be available to get a Lobo jacket. And if you can recruit 2 students to start with us, register, and continue at Tres Lagos, then we're looking at a college hoodie also available. And if any parent or student can help us register 3 students and they continue at Idea Tres Lagos, then we're going to be offering Chromebooks for those students. So it's a great incentive to help us fill our spots for 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. We want to get our students here at Tres Lagos because we have a lot of great things that are going to be happening as we're introducing high school. And, I want to get those seats filled because we're going to have some great traditions and customs. Also, with our athletics program, once we get that going, with everything that's going on with COVID, we're going to have some great things coming. So exciting that we can do this and provide this incentive for our students. So I'm looking for everybody to help us recruit so that way we have those classrooms filled. And then we also will have access to many more things when we meet those recruitment goals. So I'm real happy to offer that. And right now, we're doing well, but we still have some open seats that we want to get filled.
Mr. Ian estaba anunciando que tiene un programa de recomendar un amigo y si recomiendas un amigo y ese amigo comienza y está el año con nosotros, un alumno que no está registrado con IDEA porque tiene asientos abiertos en grado 6, 7, chaqueta y un hoodie, como de que diga algo del colegio, pero con un hoodie. Y también para 3 niños o más es la chaqueta, el hoodie y un Chromebook, ¿verdad, Mr. Yanis? Una computadora que no se va a prestar, pues se va a regalar. So, es gran motivación para ustedes que tienen amigos en grados, que tienen hijos en grados 6, de 6 a 9. Mr. Yanis va a estar comenzando nuevas tradiciones, ahora que va a tener su grado 9, que es el primer año de la prepa, de la junior high hasta la prepa, que nosotros le llamamos college prep. So, estamos muy exitosos sobre todos los gran cambios que van a haber y los logros que van a hacer. So, si conocen una familia, un familiar que tiene niños en esos grados y si esos niños usted los recomienda a la escuela en grados 6, 7, 8, 9, tenemos esos, ¿cómo se dice? Premios de la chaqueta, del hoodie y 3 o más niños es la chaqueta, el hoodie y el Chromebook, una computadora para ustedes como por yo sé que ustedes están contentos con Tres Lagos y son muy, ¿cómo se dice? Tienen mucho orgullo de ser familias de lobos y también hay que anunciarle a los demás que a lo mejor no están satisfechos, ¿verdad? Con su escuela o cómo van, que se vengan para acá con nosotros en esos grados que tenemos ahorita asientos. Thank you, Mr. Yanis, for sharing that about the refer a friend.
Mhm. And one thing that I wanted to share some exciting things about our facilities. So, with all the preparations to and safety protocols, we're adding a few things on campus that I would like to announce. So, it's really going to help us, in ensuring student safety on campus. So, more hand washing stations around campus, access to the hand sanitizer in every classroom. So, we're going to be adding those things. But then also looking at so when we go to the restroom, the non-touch flushing options. So those are definitely going to be helpful to stop the spread of the virus and ensure student safety in the facilities. So we're excited to get the opportunity to do that on our campus to help meet a lot of our needs of our students, but also just the safety protocols that are really going to help us move forward.
So, Mr. Yan estaba anunciando todo lo que se está poniendo en lugar para la sanidad y la seguridad de los niños. Están haciendo los kits, se le están poniendo los baños para que los niños no tengan que tocar las maneras de flochar el baño. Van a ser automáticas, van a haber más lugares para lavar los niños las manos, más áreas de sanitación. So, en este momento fue lo que compartió bien rápido, pero ahorita quiero contestar una de las preguntas. So I'm going to read you the questions, Mr. Yanis, that are in our chat box, and then you can answer them in English, and I'll try to translate to Spanish, okay? So
Okay.
one of the questions that we have, they're from different families, so I'm going to go scroll all the way up. One of the parents is asking, okay, if I do decide to send my child to school, and then this whole COVID thing worsens, can I change my mind and keep them at home? That's one of the questions. So, si decido mandar a mi hijo a la escuela y después esto se empeora, puedo decidir a cambiar en la manera que mando a mi hijo o estudiante a la escuela.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so definitely we're going to be responding to what's going on in the county. So right now the surveys would be if you feel comfortable having your child on campus, then we would make those appropriate needs to be able to do that. If in the event that you decide that you want to go the distance learning route, then we'll have conversations to see what that's going to look like. But definitely, we're going to be very supportive, and we want to offer the best experience for all of our students. Some of them it's going to be in the classroom, and some it's going to be through distance learning. But we'll provide as much support there possible. So yeah, we will be able to adjust if you feel like being on campus is not the best thing for your children.
So, la encuesta, la pregunta la contestó Mr. Yanes, que la encuesta va a determinar cómo van a comenzar la escuela, pero que claro, que si cambian la mente o la situación cambia, vamos a poder hacer estas ajustaciones al horario, pero se van a hacer por ahorita se van a hacer cada 9 semanas. No podemos poder hacer los cambios cada semana o cada vez, se tiene que dar hacer el cambio cada 9 semanas para ayudarnos a preparar los voces, los horarios, porque a lo mejor ustedes hicieron comenzar en casa y a las 9 semanas los quieren mandar a la escuela, a los otros 9 semanas sí, o comenzaron en la escuela y ya se quieren quedar en la casa. So van a tener esas opciones de cambiar los niños a patas adelante. Por ahorita eso es lo que hemos decidido como escuela y que claro, dijo Mr. Yanes, vamos a trabajar con cada familia individualmente para ver cómo le adecuada más a cada familia. Mr. Yanis, we also have a question about masks. Do we need to wear masks? When we had, thank you, Mr. Wally, for answering some questions about when the school starts. School's going to start August 10th. So, si se tienen que poner los niños las mascarillas. Y otra pregunta, another question that we have is, what are we going to do for the parents that work, that are working full time, both parents?
So for the masks, so that's one of the big things that in question around the district and around the state. Right now, we're looking at requiring our students to have masks, and then we're going to look at what are going to be our protocols because we want to have the students 6 feet apart in class. If we have sneeze guards and things like that, then the potential of the mask, then we'll kind of revisit what that's going to look like. Um, we would like for all of our students to have masks and be wearing masks on campus. It really does a lot to help stop the spread of the virus. So that's what we're looking at right now. But we're gonna also, review any releases by the state, local government, and then also our district, and then make any changes if necessary based on their recommendations.
Mr. Yanes dijo que la mascarilla es una manera bien efectiva para tener la seguridad. El gobernador acaba de anunciar que no lo va a elegir, no te lo va a elegir, que no lo va a hacer mandatorio, pero como distrito nosotros podemos decidir que sí, y sí es el plan que teníamos, pero ahorita nuestra escuela está haciendo nuevos planes según lo que acaban de anunciar ahora el gobernador con el plan y también de la agencia de Texas Educativa. Y lo que estamos haciendo nomás es asegurarles que tienen opciones, que sí se puede cambiar y que la mascarilla ahorita es la mejor manera que podemos asegurarnos que no se puede más contactar. So thank you, Mr. Yanis, for that. We have other questions. What the other questions that we have is how many are you going to limit the number of teachers that come on campus and children to stop that indirect exposure? And they're also asking how many students per room will we have if they do physically send them. So,
Right.
¿cuántos niños por salón? Es una pregunta, Mr. Yanes. Y también qué vamos a hacer con los diferentes. So many questions. I know parents, we're going to try to answer them later. If we don't get to answer them live, we'll answer you later so you can go back to the video and read our responses. So, Mr. Yanis, you want to talk about class size a little bit?
Yeah. So what we're looking at on our campus is to be at 50% capacity. So what it looks like in each classroom. So in academy, we're looking at one teacher and 9 students in each classroom. And in college prep, we're about one teacher and 11 students in each classroom. So those are the initial numbers that we're probably going to be looking at on campus right now, just to meet the needs of the social distancing guidelines. So that's going to be one of the things that we're working on there. And then also, I know we had a question earlier about childcare. So that's going to be dependent on how many students are going to be participating and going to school on campus. So once we get all that survey information, then we can see what we're going to be able to do to meet the needs of that. But as of right now, we don't have an answer yet because we're going to wait on that information. So the big things is, we want to ensure that we have, everybody's safe. And the big things is we want one teacher to a group of students, and we don't want to be mixing there. So more information will come once we get that survey data from you.
So, Mr. Yana estaba contestando que para ciertos alumnos puede haber de 11 a 12 por salón, según el tamaño del salón, para separar a los niños cada 6 pies como se requiere. No van a estar 2 maestros en el salón, nomás va a estar un maestro en el salón a la vez. Y según la respuesta de ustedes que nos van a dar en la encuesta, eso nos va a determinar cuántos niños vamos a poder por salón. So, es muy importante que llenen esa encuesta, que la contesten en la manera que ustedes quieren comenzar el año y así vamos a comenzar. Y esos datos, como dijo Mr. Yanes, nos va a dar unos números para decir, ok, en primer grado nos van a mandar tantos, en sexto grado nos van a mandar tanta cantidad. Y así ya vamos a decir cuántas aulas, cuántos salones son para cada grado y no va a haber más de 11 a 12 niños según el tamaño del cuarto, para mantener esa protección de cada uno que esté de 6 pies de distancia de cada otro. One of the questions that we had, Mr. Yanes, y Mr. Yanes también contestó la pregunta sobre si va a haber cuidadera después de escuela. Eso también depende de nuestros números. Y la otra cosa que tenemos, pregunta Mr. Yanes, es que si les van a dar computadora, aunque se van a quedar virtualmente o no, o nomás es para los que están en casa. That's one question. Are they gonna get a laptop whether they're learning virtually or not? And then the other question was, will my child who's learning virtually have a different lesson than the child who's physically there? So, mi hijo que va a estar virtualmente va a tener una diferente lección diferente de los que están aprendiendo físicamente en la escuela.
Yeah, so the first thing is yes, every student will have access to a laptop whether they're at school or they're doing distance learning at home. So we are doing that one-on-one. So every student will have that laptop. And then with the distance learning question, yes. So the work that students are going to be doing at home is going to be the same as what we're doing on campus. So we learned a lot by doing distance learning at the end of the year. So that's one of the protocols that we're going to have, just to ensure that consistency with the instruction on campus and distance learning. So what it's going to look like is, the teachers in the classroom, they're going to deliver the lesson. It's going to be recorded, so all of our students participating in distance learning and students in other classrooms are going to be able to view and interact with that lesson at that point in time. So everybody will have access to the same thing.
So, la respuesta que dio Mr. Yanes es que si estén en casa o estén en la escuela, a todo niño se le va a dar una computadora, aunque esté en casa o decida venir físicamente, porque no vamos a trasladar papeles entre los niños, sea en casa, todo va a ser virtual, aunque vengan físicamente. So, cada persona va a recibir su computadora, cada niño. La otra pregunta sobre cómo se va a dar la lección es, si yo soy la maestra de inglés, yo voy a estar dando la lección en vivo para mis niños que están presentes enfrente de mí, y los otros niños que están en el mismo grado, pero en otros salones, me van a ver a la misma vez, y los niños que están virtualmente me van a ver. So, antes teníamos un horario que un grupo iba a matemáticas o inglés de 9 a 10, y lo de 10 a 11 iba a, si a 9 a 10 tenía inglés, a 10 a 11 tenía matemáticas, ¿verdad? En el mismo grado. Pero ahora no, ahora el mismo grado va a tener todas las lecciones, el contento al mismo tiempo. So, todos los que estén en casa o estén virtualmente, todos van a ver la clase de inglés a la misma vez. Y luego cuando es el tiempo de matemática, todos van a ver la clase de matemática a la misma vez. Los que están en virtual, eso va a ser la misma lección, pero en vivo. Y vivo para los que están presentes, vivo para los que están en casa, y luego vivo para los que están en diferentes salones, porque dividimos todos los salones para seguir la seguridad de los niños. Y so thank you, Mr. Yanis, for sharing that about how the virtual learning is going to happen at the same time, whether you're at home or you're physically in the school building. So everybody's getting math at the same time. Everybody's getting English at the same time. That way it's the same equalized lesson for some of the students, depending on the grade level, because it's right. It looks different for pre-K and kinder. So we have a few minutes left, Mr. Yanes. We're at 5:54. Estamos a 5:54. Tenemos muchas preguntas que no hemos contestado. We have a lot of questions we haven't answered. We have 6 more minutes. So one of the questions is, will the school calendar remain the same as last year? And what will be the hours of instruction for our students? Can you share that a little bit? What would the instructional time look like? ¿Qué va a ser la hora de instrucción? Y que si vamos a tener el mismo calendario.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now the calendar looks like it's going to stay the same. So what we have, and we previously communicated, that's going to stay the same. So with our hours, that's going to look a little bit different, because we're going to have a staggered arrival and a staggered dismissal, because with our buses, we're going to only be able to fill our buses to half capacity. So we're potentially going to have to run 2 separate bus routes for our students to ensure that we get everybody to school. But what it looks like, for our students, and when instruction starts, we're probably going to look at the 8:30 to 3:30 as far as the instruction. But we're going to have students arriving as early as 7:30 and have activities for them, just because of the way that the bus situation is going to be working. But all of these are contingent on the survey results and how many parents are sending their children to campus. So all that information and all those plans are going to be finalized once we get an idea of how many students are going to be participating on campus.
So, Mr. Yanes contestó la pregunta sobre la encuesta, que todos los números que ustedes van a llenar en la encuesta nos va a dar los números que vamos a tener que usar para utilizar cuántos niños por salón y qué va a ser el horario. Porque están muchos padres preguntando qué va a ser el horario de mis hijos. Eso depende del número. So, si él tiene nomás 50% de grados 6 a 9 atendiendo la escuela, a lo mejor sí va a tener un salón para cada niño y seguir las guardias de seguridad. Y lo mismo para nosotros. Pero entonces ya vienen los niños que van a mandar a la escuela, vienen de lunes a viernes, ¿verdad? Y él también estaba hablando de los voces que van a llegar, vamos a tener niños que van a llegar desde las 7:30 y lo van a ver niños que van a llegar un poquito más tarde y como van llegando, se van directa, se los checan, se van directo a su salón y ahí esperan. Pero Mr. Yanes nos contestó la pregunta que la instrucción va a ser de 8:30 a 3:30. So van a llegar en niveles y se van a ir en niveles para controlar el contacto. So los niños, no importa qué grado estén, se van a quedar en el mismo salón todo el día, pero van a estar pudiendo oír y ver a sus diferentes maestras según el horario de ese grado para la materia. Thank you, Mr. Yanis, for answering that question. We have 3 more minutes left. Some of the parents are asking, has the survey been sent out? Not yet. Todavía no se manda la encuesta. See, a lot of parents are asking, when can we get that survey? They want to answer already, Mr. Yanis. I'm so excited that you guys are excited about answering that already. So we have a lot of the questions that you're asking already being answered in the chat box for you. If we didn't get to answer your question live, go to the chat, read the chat, and you'll be able to see what the response is because we have our team mates helping us out. So muchas de las preguntas que no estamos contestando en vivo hoy, la estamos contestando en el chat. So no, si no las pueden ver porque es mucho, se está moviendo mucho la línea del chat, las preguntas, revísenlas más al rato. Vamos a poner este video, lo vamos a hacer upload y van a poder ver las respuestas si la respuesta de usted personalmente no fue contestada. So they're talking about recruitment. They're asking about recruitment, technology. Will kinder kids get it? Yes. And then one parent is asking if we'll still use Teams, Mr. Yanis, if we're still going to use
Yes.
Teams.
Yes, all of our teachers are still going to be utilizing Teams, as well as any other software that they feel fit is going to meet the needs of our students. So with college prep, we're going to use a lot of Nearpod with some of our teachers and students. But yeah, Teams will be the main form of the communication, and we'll have access to that, and every student will continue to have access to Teams.
So there is some questions, and I know that they're being answered about how some parents want packets. We know the importance of having computer skills, but also making sure that our students are still practicing how to write. So somebody answered that question already, that we're going to make sure that we're trying to limit the stuff that we touch and we get back and forth from our teachers, but it could still be done by the child like we did it during distance learning, and then you take a picture of it and send it to the teacher so the teacher can grade it. So there still has to be practice of the writing, Mr. Yanis. That's what they're saying. Que si tiene que ver, hay muchos padres que quieren elegir el paquete, que quieren seguir con la escritura, porque es muy importante tener saber usar la computadora y todo eso, pero no queremos dejar la escritura atrás. Lo único que estamos haciendo ahorita es dejando no tanto contacto de pasar papeles para atrás y adelante. Por eso los niños, cuando ahora van a traer sus materias a la escuela, ese libro para ellos no lo van a andar pasar, van a cargar toda su materia, su propio lápiz y todo eso. So we are at 6:00, Mr. Yanis. Do you want to have any closing statements? And yes, we understand that some of them don't have MiFis, but we're trying to get them the MiFis as well.
Yeah, so the district is definitely working on purchasing more Wi-Fis for every campus. So the goal is for our students that need it, they have access to it, and we're going to purchase those for students and parents that need it to participate in the distance learning. And then everything that we're doing, we're adapting to meet the needs of everybody on campus. So we want to put safety at the forefront. So that's why we're taking a lot of precautions to ensure that the teachers and students are safe on campus, and taking a lot of precautions such as the temperature checks, the hand washing stations, uh, and really working hard at the beginning of the year to teach our students how to stay safe and how to stay clean. We're going to have a lot of procedures for transitions and things like that, just to ensure that the spread of the virus is minimal, and doing everything that we can on campus to keep everything safe.
Thank you, Mr. Yanes. Mr. Yanes estaba compartiendo que vamos a hacer todo lo posible para tener la seguridad para todos los niños, asegurar que todo está en lugar como debe de estar para que los niños se sientan a gusto, para la instrucción siga. Todo lo que se está haciendo es siempre y primeramente para nuestros niños, siempre poniendo a nuestros niños adelante y frente en todas las decisiones que hacemos y para asegurar de ellos, de todos los niños, de pre-K hasta grado 9. Mr. Yan estaba explicando muy bien todo lo que estamos haciendo para asegurarnos de eso. So, Mr. Yanes, it is 6:02. Thank you so much for joining us. Vamos a estar una vez más. Queremos hacer esto semanal. So, todo eso está cambiando diariamente. This stuff is changing daily. And I know all of you worried about the survey. It'll be out there soon. This stuff is changing every day, but we're making changes. If anybody can do it, is our Tres Lagos Lobos, our team and family, our students and our parents. So we're super happy that all of you here. We got a lot of thank yous, Mr. Yanis. I know you can't see the chat. A lot of thank yous for being transparent. A lot of thank yous for this information and this time with everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this very short 30 minutes. It went by super fast, and we know you have a lot of questions. So, Mr. Yanis, you can send us off. Muchas gracias a todos y gracias por todos los comentarios sobre la información y vamos a tratar de contestar las preguntas como siguen. But Mr. Yanis, you can sign us off.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. And I hope to see you again at another Facebook Live call and we'll be communicating when that's going to be, so that way we can share a little bit more information and we'll follow up on your questions that you have. So thank you, parents. Thank you, students. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Buenas noches. Nos vemos en una semana. Thank you. Bye-bye.